You know, in our day, there will be a lot of pressure. When I was in school, all of us, Valentine, we dey buy flower. You know that plastic flower? We dey buy, someone go buy iPad. Now men, they do men. If I say this next one, you think it's personal? It's your business? You know, some ladies, once they see beards, like, you think it's personal. I don't know why this is because once they don't see beards, anything you take in that relationship, you have to bear with it. Yes. That was good. I think that was good. Listen to some of these successful men talk. I shake my head and say, no be your fault. I saw a real video, not AI, where Trump was saying, I had no help starting. You know, all I had was $1 million from my father. Have you seen that video? That he had no help. He was saying it genuinely, like a grass to grace story. Person, because one thing about my parents, no matter how bad we're doing financially, they always wanted to make sure we attended the best schools. So I always attended schools that were above my social class, if you understand what I'm saying. And it taught me a lot. That's when you know that classmates in class are not classmates in life. Because, and you know, young people, they have no care in the world. You're just playing. In those days, if you come late from school, maybe there was extra lesson, your parents will first wait 4 hours before they raise an alarm in some families. But there was this boy. After 2 hours, they didn't see him, and the school was filled with policemen. You know, I've never seen the principal so humble before. He was all over the place with his phone. Hello, hello. Hey, you know, frantic. The policeman said, you don't understand. We can't go home without this boy. You will produce him. We brought him here. We must take him back. It's not our job you used to play. Bring this boy now. And the boy was somewhere playing ball. Or listen, even if you grew up in a strict home, maybe typical African fashion, with all its excesses and abuses, but you grew up in a house where people at least cared that you did something wrong and they cared enough to spank you. Have you ever seen someone in his adult years and you just know spanking was missing in your upbringing? That, cane is important in this life. Who allowed you grow with this foolishness? How did you escape? You know what I mean? How did you escape it? Some of the people whose finances you are envying, you don't know where it came from. I'm telling you. Some of the people whose results you are envying, you don't know where it came from. And if you know the cost they had to pay, the price they had to pay, you will probably run away. You'll probably be irritated. You'll probably vomit. But you don't know this. And they will never tell you. And sometimes it's the most corrupt people who have good advice. They turn motivational speakers. They have the slickest bios. Small girl, big God. I'm sorry. Just for instance. Nobody advise pass Yahoo boy. Nobody. They hustle, you know, they always. You know, something happened. I went to look at a place. Call it a business meeting. And it was an Alaja that I was talking to. So I was done talking to the Alaja, and I noticed he was looking at me funny. So later, he was telling me that a voice was telling him that he has met someone deeply spiritual. It is an allergy. That he has met a high-ranking person, and that if he aligns, his life will change. So I was done talking to him, entered the car, and went. He's into real estate. He said, as soon as I left, a family just came and said, can we meet you something, something? Oh, this is what you do. We want to hand over this property to you. We mentioned the property, very landmark property. Do whatever you want with it. So he's thinking, this man just left me. And this favor came away. Now I'm telling you the way he said it. He said, what I'm saying, ask your lawyer. Your lawyer was still standing with me when this thing happened. Now he called me. He said, I want you to accept me as your son. This man should be at least 55. I said, Alaji. There was a time I got so fascinated with exercise and bodybuilding. And I began to follow a lot of people. Have you seen people who are so sculpted? The people who are fit have 6 abs. They have like 15. Have you seen people? And then you just see, and you're like, oh my God, hard work. Those of you who follow what I'm saying, you already know what's coming next. You will now see, gone too soon. Died at 24. Cause of death, steroids. So it was steroids. See, let me tell you something. See, I'm explaining divine help. Did it ever happen to you? And I'm giving you benefit of doubt here. Did it ever happen to you? You worked very hard for an exam. You studied very well. Then in the exam hall, you saw people passing. I hope you were the one who saw people. That's why I said I'm giving you. We all used to assume that it's some people who used to do it. Imagine this life. I tell you a true life story. There was a church I used to attend, a small church there, and somebody climbed up to give a testimony. Listen, I was in the choir. She was a fellow chorister. She came from the choir with her uniform and said, I just want to thank the Lord. I wrote an exam. When I saw the questions, I knew I was going to fail. I didn't know the answer to anything. But as God will have it. True life story. As God will have it, the invigilator slept. See. See. This is not a skit. She was genuinely, do you know what it means? To genuinely feel God did something for you. That you said, I must share. This testimony can't pass like that. She said suddenly the invigilator started sleeping. And that when she was done copying, the invigilator woke up. Somebody say Ebenezer. Girls with his guitar. He asked the ushers to lift him and throw him out of the church. So as he was playing with his eyes closed, he felt, I'm leaving it. I couldn't see it. That they'll be saying some bad stuff in the corner. When I joined them, they say, go, let's not spoil you. What do you mean? I want to spoil. I couldn't understand it. Did I just hear one?